Hey guys, welcome to day 10 of the challenge, and I still want to stick with 6 ways to handle opposition. So for those of you who are just joining us or who's been with us, this is the Think Outside of the Box Praise Dance Leader Challenge. And today, which is day 10, I want to focus on, still dealing with 6 ways to handle opposition, but I think this is very key for praise dance leaders. So get a pen and a pencil and write this stuff down because it's juicy information that all leaders need to have. The focus of the day is called Setting the Record Straight, and I want to discuss with you top 4 problems that leaders will hear complaints about. Number 1 is tradition, 2 is dance movements, 3 is lack of understanding, and 4 is rehearsals. So I'm going to give you examples of each category. So the first category is tradition, and you may hear is that's not how we did it before. Rehearsals were twice a week, not once a week on a Saturday for 2 hours. Another example is we never read the Bible before as a part of rehearsal. All we did was dance. Another one could be dancers always practice the steps in rehearsal. We never had to practice the steps at home. Another one is we've always danced with flags and banners. And my last one is our leader never explained the dance song to us. All we did was rehearse and go home. So those are just examples of traditional complaints that you may hear from praise dancers, especially if they're veterans and they're really testing new leaders to see, how strong they are, or if they're confident in the role, if they know what they're doing. The second category is dance movements. So some complaints you may hear is these steps are too hard, or these steps are too easy. Why is that person always dancing in the front? How come that person always get the lead parts? And why can't we, dance like that other ministry? Or my favorite one is why are we always doing the same movements over and over and over again? So those are examples of complaints that you may hear when it comes to dance movements. The third category is lack of understanding, and you may hear stuff like, well, how does this song relate to God? What does this song have to do with praise dancing? Why are we always dancing to slow songs, and can't we dance to fast songs? So again, those are just examples of lack of understanding of what the dancers are doing. And if they don't understand, trust me, they will ask a lot of questions and, fight and resist you. And the last category is rehearsals. And you may hear excuses like, well, I know I missed 5 rehearsals, but why can't I dance this Sunday? I was sick for 2 weeks. That's why I couldn't come to dance rehearsal. I didn't have transportation to get to rehearsals. I can't come to rehearsals during the week. I can only come on the weekend. And I can't do the steps in the rehearsal. It's too hard. So again, what I just went through, I went through the 4 categories, and I gave examples of each complaint that dancers will throw at you. But to solve all that problem, you need to come up with a solution. So I'm going to give you a solution for each problem. So the first solution to tradition is new management. And what you need to do within that category is remind dancers that the days of old are done and you're under new management. You're setting new rules, and this is how things are going to be run within this present day. We are no longer hanging to the days of old, the days of Moses. This is the day of Joshua, and we're moving forward, okay? Number 2, solution to dance movements. You got to be a student of dance. I know dance leaders disagree with me in this, but you have to study dance if you want fresh movements, if you want fresh perspectives, and if you want to challenge and grow your dance team. You got to remember, it's not about you, it's about your dancers, and you're ministering to them. And if they're telling you that we need some fresh movements, then maybe you should just listen to what they are saying. And it's really not hard. I always tell dance leaders, take a class, go to conferences, watch praise dance DVDs, and once you learn those little steps, you got to practice. I admonish dance praise leaders before they step foot into that rehearsal. Practice the steps at home. It will make things so much easier, and your dance rehearsals will really flow easy. Trust me, I've been there, done that, and when I, was able to prep at home and then come to rehearsal and knock it out, boom, 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 there was no problems, no questions whatsoever. They were the ones like, okay, Miss Angie, hey, slow down, can you go over that again? So once you're on top of your stuff, you won't get any problems from dancers. So you must be a student of dance. And I'll repeat it again, so you can take classes, go to dance conferences. They have them all the time. Watch praise dance DVDs, and once you get these steps that you like, you got to go home and practice. Number 3, solution when it comes to lack of understanding, explain your mission. Develop the habit of explaining your vision behind the praise dance songs and why you're doing it, and also discuss the mission and the goals of the praise dance ministry. if they're asking you, why we're not dancing like such and such, and why we can't, wear costumes like this ministry, you lay down the law. You let them know this is the vision that God gave me, and this is the direction that I am going to lead and groom you guys spiritually, and this is our vision for the praise dance team. Once you tell them that and lay down the law, that drops all the drama, ends all the questions and complaints. Trust me. So again, what you want to do is get into the habit of explaining your mission, explain your vision, and then talk about the goals of the dance ministry and what you want to do moving forward. And the last one is rehearsals. You got to establish order. Write down or determine the number of excused versus unexcused absentees so they can participate within the service. So for example, if you have a praise dancer who missed 5 to 10 rehearsals, don't know what they're doing, no steps or nothing like that, and they're all ready to dance and they want to dance that Sunday, that's wrong. And that puts the praise dance team behind, and then that caused a lot of frustration and conflict because that person refused to call in and let you know what was going on and didn't show up. So if you have a person that's sporadically in and out of the rehearsal, as praise dance leaders, it's your responsibility to lay down the ground rules and the law so they know they just can't pop in and out they want to and then expect to minister that next Sunday. It's not fair to you or the dancers. So you must establish orders. So the challenge of the day, which is pretty simple, I need you guys to create 3 rules for each categories that won't make any room for any type of drama, conflict, or questioning of leadership. So you're going to create 3 rules for tradition. You're going to create 3 rules for dance movements, especially for the ones that say, I can't do this, it's too hard. And you're also going to create 3 rules for lack of understanding, and again 3 rules for rehearsals. For the rules are for dancers who sporadically feel that they can just come in and out of the rehearsal and want to rehearse and dance at the last minute just because they want to be seen within the dance service. Okay guys, that is the challenge of the day. Comment in the box, email me, tweet me, YouTube, whatever. Thank you so much for engaging in the challenge, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care, be blessed.